Okay, well, I know this is practice for lesson 8.4, but I actually wanted to take this time and put an answer key down for this. I want to make sure that you have all of these and being able to set up your proportions correctly. So I'm actually going to put the answers down for all the missing problems that we haven't done yet. And so first of all, I just want to sit there and say for number 2, your answer should be x is equal to 12. For number 3, your answer should be x is equal to square root of 5. Number 4, you omit, you don't have to do. And then for number 5, you should get x is equal to 2.5. All right, we did the other problems here. We got for number 6, x was equal to 10. We had y, which is the legs. We're having to find the legs of triangle GHK. And y is 10 root 3. The other two sides here would be 6 root 3 for this side and 6 for this one. GH here would have been x, which is 16, and y would have been HK, which is 16 root 3. So those are the answer for those, and I'm actually going to just give you the answers for the rest of the problems because I want you to be able to go back and check your answers and see if you understand them well. On number 9, y would have been 6 root 3, x is equal to 6. On number 10, y is 4 root 3, and then we get the fact that x is 8 root 3. On number 11, you get the fact that x is 9 over 2. On number 12, x was 4 root 5, and y is the square root of 55. On 13, we have here, we get x is equal to 45 over 4, and there's numerous ways of doing that, and y equals 75 over 4. But one way to do this is if you realize that's a 3, 4, 5 multiple. It's a 15, 20, 25, which all multiple of 3, 4, 5 is multiplied by 5. And I was very impressed with a lot of you who figured that out. On the following ones, the actual easiest one to find first was z. And you should get square root of 2. And then you could have actually found x was the square root of 3. You could just go 1 is to x as x is to 3. You could also go 2 is to y as y is to 3. And y would end up being the square root of 6. On 15, y is 2 times the square root of 2, and that's using the Pythagorean theorem, and that's okay to do. And then we could solve for the other two. We get x is equal to 8, and we get z is 6 root 2. So we have a couple different ways that we could solve for missing those. And then the other one, we use the exact same diagram, and the best way of doing this is to redraw the diagram and label the different parts. But for the first one, the length of segment MQ was 6. For 17, the length of segment MPN, is 16. The length of segment MN is 15. And the length of segment PQ is 144 over 13. Now, and please understand, these are just answers for these. If you want to know how to work these each individually, I'll be more than glad to go over them with you. So hopefully this will give you practice problems that you can do and work with them that way. Thanks guys for paying attention on this lesson, and we'll work more on them later.